Good morning, everybody. How are all the yearlings doing? I hope you are doing well. Yes, Rocky was a very angry cat. You can tell by her demeanor in the picture, even that she was a pretty angry cat. Let's see if we can see her there. Yeah, even there, she was grumping. I think it was because I took her out of her hiding places. She used to hide everywhere. But I remember the boys, talked about this before, the boys used to complain that they never saw her. And then they used to do the Rocky sightings. So they would log who saw her the most because you would only see her in passing going from hiding space to hiding space. But pretty funny stuff. Happy Friday, your joy and yearlings. Hello to everybody. Okay, first thing first, Dally Dewback yesterday said, I think we may need a bubble emote. So I created a bubble emote. It's a silly little bubble that I put together in Photoshop last night. And I put it in there. So we now have a bubble emote so that I can further be reminded day after day after day that I cannot get past the bubble level. But I will keep trying. But today we're going to continue on with the levels after that. And I think I'm going to have to offline just practice that level a couple times because it's just not. Only one solution for that. What? What is the solution? Sky, what is the solution? So now we have a bubble emote. I'll drop some more emotes eventually. I just want to. I think the problem is I don't have the theme yet, if that makes any sense. So as soon as I get the theme for the channel, I mean, even like for the playing today, I've changed up the screens a little bit so that they make a little more sense, and that I took the framing off because the framing was bothering me. But we're gonna do good. We're gonna get all that worked out. Dad was showing us Rocky. Yes, I was. Wait, we don't get 5 bubble tries per day? Is that what we talked about? Did I say 5 bubble tries a day? If I did, I will go back and try it 5 times today if that's what you guys want to do. I just thought you'd get bored. I'm actually on a Super Nintendo SNES system. It was kindly donated by one of the yearlings. He said that he was glad that I mentioned that he had done it, but he still wants to keep his anonymity. He still wants to keep in the background, and I completely understand that. But I thank him greatly for sending it over. It did take me a couple tries to get the right converter for it to be able to play into HDMI output. So I had 2 RCA to HDMI converters, but one of them didn't work, and then the other one didn't work, and then suddenly it decided to work. So we are on a true Super Nintendo, playing true Super Nintendo cartridges. And oh, I'm sorry. I'm still fighting this cold. Hopefully we will get through it. We're kind of lax on store. Let's see. Shui SHOI writes, on Heroes of the Storm, what did you mostly do with the development of that game? I didn't do a lot on Heroes of the Storm. We did some behind-the-scenes stuff, and we did some things like that. I had already stepped out of direct development at that point and was doing most of the DVD trailers, things like that for all the games, and building the team for all the video content that was coming out. Like I said, the behind the scenes stuff, the interviewing, all that kind of stuff. We also did a lot of internal videotaping and stuff like that for posterity's sake and all that, and just meetings and stuff like that, company meetings, all kinds of things like that. Someone had also asked me, what does this room like without all my fancy lights on? Well, here, I'll show you. Let's see if we can turn them off and see. There's my front lights. There's my back lights. This is what the room looks like. So this is what I look like without fancy lights. Horrible, huh? So we put the fancy blue lights back on. Then we put the fancy front lights back on. Then we turn the fancy footlights down a little bit so there's actually some contrast to my face. And there we go. That's how you get, those are your fancy lights. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's move on. Super Peps. Okay. Also, one of the things that I decided is we can, if we ever have to do angry dad voice, we can go full red on angry dad voice. That'll be fun. Angry dad voice. I told you to clean your room. That's not angry dad voice. That's a fake angry dad voice, but you get the idea. So let's get back to our blues. Okay. Woohoo! So we will have lighting effects. I just like the blue. I bled Blizzard blue for so long, and it just looks right, and it makes me stand out from the background quite a bit. So I'm actually quite liking it. Let's go to shirt of the day. The shirt of the day is classically trained with your Space Invaders characters up there going, oh, I remember them. Space Invaders, cool. You know, we will get more into, I counted last night. I have 73 shirts with words on them, and I have probably about 90 just like game shirts and stuff like that. So we may interject game shirts in with the shirts with the sayings on them. I also found a new website for really good word shirts. So I might be ordering a bunch of those coming up to wear on the stream, but we will see. I love smart-ass t-shirts. The movie of the day will be Star Wars. I hope you've heard of it. I mean, it was just this little movie that came out in 1977. You know, I don't think anybody paid much attention to it, but the story goes: Luke Skywalker joins forces with the Jedi Knights, a kooky pilot, a Wookiee, and 2 droids to save the galaxy from the Empire's world-destroying battle station, while also attempting to rescue Princess Leia from the mysterious Darth Vader. Star Wars, 1977. I've also started informing people, because I was kind of just coming to this to see if I can do it. This is the end of our 3rd week doing this, and I haven't made any big announcements about doing it yet. Obviously, Thor sent all of you guys to me, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. But I really want to be able to also have friends I know come in, and hopefully what I'm hoping for is, as my friends come in that I've worked with, not just my friends, but my friends that I've worked with as well come in, I'd like to be able to like do some interviews with them and stuff like that. Just from a developer standpoint, because everybody talks about all kinds of stuff, but I want to talk about the cool parts of Blizzard, the reason why we were passionate about what we were doing. And, you know, everybody will have a different answer to that. I was passionate about it because Blizzard was the first place that gave me the opportunity to be extremely creative. You know, they trusted me, I trusted them, and that was a big deal for me. You know, 1977, you were 10. In 1977, this movie came out, and I was living in Dana Point, and my friend Steve Tomlin had a 125 motorcycle, and I rode on the back of his 125 motorcycle from Dana Point all the way up to Newport Beach to Fashion Island to a movie theater called Big Newport. Big Newport sits about 1,200 people. I think at the time it was the biggest screen on the West Coast. And we got there late for the showing. We literally had to sit in the front row, and Darth Vader was 60 feet tall in front of me. It was just like, oh my God, that was amazing. So we had rode up and rode back, but it was like crazy because 2 kids, let's see, 77, I was 16. 2 kids on a motorcycle driving, I think it's like 15 miles, 20 miles to see Star Wars in 1977. It really, pretty much the only thing you had to do. We didn't have internet. We didn't have computers, you know. So, but we did it. We went up there. Let's see, what else do we have going here? We have awesome angle. I'm looking forward to the content. Fashion Island is iPad. iPads are fun. I have one right here in front of me. It's what I play all the games I play on. We talked about those the other day. I play Diggy's Adventure as my favorite. Been playing it probably 10, 15 years. I was negative 30 in 1977. That's awesome. You missed the release by a couple years. But you know what? I hear that you can get it on video at Blockbuster. They have it. Oh, wait. Okay, let's come up a couple more years. Okay, you can get it at Netflix. No, Netflix doesn't show it. More than likely, Disney owns it now because Disney owns everything. So, yeah. This says, hey, Joey Ray. Progressive dub. If you think I'm going to figure out who you are from your names, I'm not going to be able to. So, if I know who you are, just send me a note on Facebook or one of the other places, and I will. Oh, geez, Blockbuster. Look, I'm Tower Records old. I used to love Tower Records. I used to go to Tower Records all the time. That predates even Blockbuster, I believe. We used to get these things called albums. You put them on the turntable. Oh, wow. Why did I click on that? We're not doing ads right now. Also, I appreciate the fact that you guys are okay with the pre-roll on the ads, because what it says on this thing, and I'm still learning all the ins and outs here, is it shows the first ad 5 minutes in to the stream starting. So if you've noticed, even before the ads, and I didn't know I was doing this before the ads, but it actually turned out really good after the ads started, because I do need to pay for things to do this stream, is I start the timer 10 minutes before the show starts, which means the ads start 5 minutes out, 5 minutes in, and then end literally about a minute and 20 seconds before showtime's supposed to start. That way it just gets the first out of the way, and we have 30 minutes to just kind of babble on. So that's kind of what I'm doing there. It turned out to be a happy accident, but it's working really, really well. If you don't have computers, have you seen dinosaurs? Yeah, the dinosaurs were a problem when I was a kid. 60s dinosaurs were like the worst, But the trick is to knock the rocks together, boys. That was the trick. No, we didn't have anything. I remember when Walkman came out, and that was the most amazing thing ever. That was just you carrying around a cassette player. I remember when the first CD players, the portable, put them in your pocket CD players came out. All that stuff was all brand new. We didn't have any of that. If you wanted to have a phone call, you had to be home when the phone rang, or you never got it. My dad has a massive record collection that's probably worth bank. He also owns the Star Wars and Star Wars Return of the Jedi laser discs. Ooh, got to take care of those. Those get laser rot. Yeah. I've actually been looking into tech that would be required to source the video from them to stream them. That would be cool. Yes, we did put up, people are finding the bubbles, so I think that's cool. I put up a bubble thing because I'm having so much trouble with the bubble level. Now, I'm not going to put up a poll for this, but we're going to try the bubble level 5 times. If I don't make it, then we're going to continue on to the level we're on now. So I may have said that and forgot about it, but I will make sure that bubble level gets tried 5 times each day before we continue on to the next thing. And like I said, there is a bubble emote now. I put one together real quick in Photoshop last night because I just put Photoshop on this machine. I'm finding that all of the programs I have on my main machine, I'm kind of sort of having to put on this machine so that we can, so that I can do things quickly as opposed to going back and forth between machines. Get bubbled. Yep. Okay, let's see. We got nothing in this area. We're not doing that. We have 11 minutes here. We have questions are all covered because unless new questions are coming in, they are not. Bubble. Oh, have you noticed something something on how society has changed for better or worse since tech development ramped up. I mean, the only thing I notice is, in my personal opinion, we're losing a lot of the mindset that made us more inventive, more creative, and stuff like that. Because I see so many people, and I was talking about this the other day. If you look back in history, like when some of the most amazing books, like we'll say H.G. Wells books, stuff like that, all they had was that. They didn't have all of these distractions. We're distracted by so many things, and then we're pulled into so many dramas through in our society right now that we don't get time to just stop and think, and to me, we're losing so many possibilities because of that. I mean, people ask me, when I wake up in the morning, I don't grab my phone immediately. I don't grab my iPad immediately, but I know people who do. And it's in their hand all day long, and I'm not a fan. But by the same token, if I'm in a room and everybody's looking at their phone, I'm going to pull my iPad out and play with my video games. I'm just going to do it because there's no real conversation going on. So we're losing something. And that's too bad because some of my best experiences were with human interaction, and that's sad. And we're losing the ability to communicate. We're losing the ability to negotiate. God, how do I put this? To negotiate falsehoods in our reality and looking for the truth in them. And that becomes very difficult at times for people who are just on their phones all the time, going from one emotional experience to the other without actually interacting with humans on a face-to-face basis. For me, it's my clock and alarm. I have brain damage, so my temporal sense is heavy. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. But yeah, I mean, it's a good tool, but it's becoming people's lives, all the tech. And with AI, now you can just sit there and have a conversation with it. I don't think it's always a good conversation, as some people have shown the outcome being very unpleasant. But, but humans, you got to deal with this. You got to come out and play with this. You got to come out and talk to us, But yeah, so put the phone down. Go hang out with a friend. I think the biggest test is how long can you put your phone down and not pick it up? Because yes, mine's in my pocket all day long, and I hardly ever check it unless someone's calling me or unless something's on. But I don't run for it immediately. There's days when I forget it upstairs or I forget it altogether, and I'm going about my business doing things and just forget it's there. But a lot of us that were raised without it do that all the time. So yeah. Yeah, I have to put my phone down to go to work soon. Yeah, do that. I'm surprised, and this is probably going to show up eventually, is I'm surprised that work companies and stuff like that haven't made phone lockers for people's phones when they come into work yet. I'm sure it's coming because the amount of missed opportunities that happen because people are paying more attention to their phones than what they're doing is kind of sad. Okay, I got that. Let me see. Is there any more? That is true. I forget the day of the week sometimes too. It says, yeah, I can't even remember the day of the week sometimes. A good example, and this is what I think is funny, is what is your best friend's phone number and you can't look at your phone? Can you remember your best friend's phone number without looking at your phone? Yeah, because I remember my first phone number when I was a kid, when I was 9 years old. I remember all that stuff because you had to remember it. There was that was your lifeline to everything. But today, what's my girlfriend's number? I don't know. She's number one on the redial list. But yeah, But yeah, that is funny because people do remember email addresses, which I find fascinating, but they don't remember phone numbers. Hmm. I am 27 and just on the line of living without all this tech. Yeah, it's a good lifeline. It's a good tool, but it shouldn't be your number one relationship, and meaning phones and technology. But for a lot of people, it is. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We can play, or we can talk for 5 more minutes and then play after the ads. Since I'm gonna have to go back to. Yeah, this just looks a little bit cleaner. I don't have to mess with all those frames all the time. We grew up without internet. It was 13. Play. I was 34 before the internet was a thing. I think talk for 5 minutes before ads. I mean, I could, but yeah, maybe we'll do. Yeah, maybe I'll think about doing the T-shirts and movie of the week before ads going forward. We'll see. We'll see what comes out next week. So I know that it looks like Thanksgiving is Monday. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream on Monday, but I will stream Tuesday through Friday. Maybe I'll do Tuesday through Saturday next week because of Thanksgiving being Monday. But we'll try it. We'll try to come in and do a quick hello and then the T-shirts and movie things before ads next time. Oh, is it on Thursday? Is it the 28th? I don't know why I was thinking the 25th. I'm a dumbass. Okay. Well, you're right. It is on Thursday. It's the last Thursday of November. Wow. I was in the UK too long. They didn't pay attention to that. Oh, wow. Lost Vikings. My earliest memories of computer is Lemmings. Yep. In fact, Lemmings is one of the reasons why we have Lost Vikings. And SimCity. Yeah, I played a lot of SimCity. Yeah. Yeah, these pagan holidays. They don't have them on Olympus. Let me switch this over so that the Twitch gods don't get the Lost Vikings. We are switching this over. We got 2 minutes till ads, and then after ads, we're going to do our thing because bills need to be paid. You know, Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah, it's always on Thursday. You're absolutely right. I'm a dumbass. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh, I played Roller Coaster Tycoon. One of my actual first animation, 3D animation, was a roller coaster that I did in school as my final, using Sculpt 4D on the Amiga. 1988, 89. Yeah. Thanksgiving is kind of the best holiday because it isn't about gifts. It's just about being together. That is true. Yeah, but the question is on your Thanksgiving, is it turkey or is it ham? Some people do the turkey on Thanksgiving and the ham on Christmas. Some people do both turkey and ham on both. Some people do ham on both and other variations, but just work. Thanks. Just work being unreasonable. Okay, that's about someone else. Both. It is both. Yeah. A lot of people, it is both. Why not ham inside a turkey? Well, we can get into that. We can get to a what is it, a turducken, where it's a duck inside a turkey with a chicken inside the duck or something like that. I forget what it was, but it was a scary thing. Just as long as I don't have to eat dressing out of the turkey, because that's just like turkey sweat on bread, and that's just gross. Yeah, look up turducken. I think it's you'll probably find out. We have 16 seconds before it gives me the yellow light saying that ads will start soon, and that usually takes about a minute. And then we'll throw the zombie up, and then after that we will go to Lost Vikings and play the bubble level 5 times to see if I can 5 or less, depending on if I make it or not. But now we do have a bubble emote, simply because Dal Duback asked for it. So it was a request, and we put it together. It looks a little off size. Maybe I don't know. It's not the best one. It was a 5-minute throw together. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum. We are going to go to Harogna. Thank you for just joining. Glad you're here. There's no context at the moment. We're just waiting for ads to start here in a second. Then we're going to play some Lost Vikings after the ads. Yeah. So there we go. The ad zombie is up. Ads are rolling for the next 1 minute and 54 seconds. Oh, someone has said something over on here. Let's see what we got going. That's the morning's questions. Do you know Glenn's t-shirt? No, I do not. I will check them out. I've been on. The question from Troy Tech is, I have been overwhelmed recently, but I will never give up, because my motto is never give up, never surrender. How do you cope with things get overwhelming? You just one step at a time, take care of the things that are the worst problems, and then move on. Go back to the things you wanted to do in the first place. Problems are always going to come up in life, and they're always going to be, a problem. But you just go, okay, there's one, take care of it. The faster you take care of it, the less you have to do later. So it's just take care of it and move on. There's no big surprise about it. It's just, you do it. Oh, let's see, 33 seconds. And then we have a couple more questions. Each person is. Yeah, Neener the Blue so has their ritual for how they stop and relax and clear it all out. I think everybody needs to find what works for them. His is incense and sitting in a room with his picture of his grandma. Apparently brings him relaxation. So that's actually kind of cool. Okay, we are back. So let's do this real quick. 2 days ago, we talked about fudge and fudge making. I went out and bought chocolate, condensed sweet milk, and light marshmallows. Can you tell me more details on how to make fudge with that? It's really pretty simple. Just you got to use a water bath for the chocolate to melt it so it doesn't burn. Basically what that means is you just take a bigger pot, you fill it with water, you bring the water to boil, and then you take a metal mixing bowl or another smaller pot, put your chocolate in there and melt it. And then after that, you let it cool just for a little bit, because it will start to harden if you let it cool too much. Take your condensed milk, mix it all in there, mix it up real good, put it in a buttered pan, like I'm thinking of the glass ones, so you can actually use a 9-inch by 9-inch glass pan, and just put it in there, put it in the fridge, and you're done. Wait about an hour and a half, and you got poor man's fudge. Works really good. Have you seen Arcane? When you say Arcane, do you mean the game by Jason and Jason and Sharon Shellman's company. It's a old game though. That'd be probably about 15, 20 years now. Okay, never give up, never surrender. Love it. Also really good from the movie Galaxy Quest. Never give up, never surrender. Oh wow. Haragona, God, Har-O-Gana. Thank you very much for all the subs. I think it was very awesome. Thank you very much. Milk. I don't know if it's 1-to-1. I just take the chocolate, melt it, and then throw a whole can of condensed milk in there. It's not a 1-to-1. I've never measured it. I just bag of Toll House chocolate chips, melt them down, throw in the condensed milk, stir it really, really good, put it in a pan, put it in the fridge. Sorry, I meant the Netflix series based on League of Legends. No, I have not watched it. The ad-free viewing people. Love your content. Thank you. Yes, it does look like he did gift 10 subs without being a sub himself, but that's okay. You know, every little bit helps, guys. Yeah. Eventually, I'm probably going to have to pay for some of the things I want to show, so more help the better. Love to be able to do this now. Enjoy. Okay, so let's get to the bubble levels. Like I said, I moved things around. I did set up for the original level, so we will quit. Come on. We will quit and go back. Give up. We're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to go to the bubble level. I may have to reset to do that now that I think about it. Yeah. Okay. Reset. As requested, we will be once again attempting the bubble levels. We will have 5 attempts. Hopefully I will be able to get past it. We will see. If you have not played Lost Vikings, please go out and play. Pick it up if you can. Password, as we all know, is B. L. S. Welcome to the bubble levels, children. All yearlings. Here we go. The bubble level of death. Bubbles! Woohoo! Okay, let's get all the monsters killed and out of the way so that we can get our way through it. Hit me with some bubbles, boys. We want some bubbles. It's going to be very funny is if I can't get past this in 5 levels again, and it just becomes a thing where every single stream we start out with playing 5 levels of this level, it's going to be absolutely hilarious to me. So we have for Lost Vikings now we have bubbles. For Rock and Roll Racing we have the ferret swinging his tail around his butt because it goes with the music. We're building a thing here. We're building all kinds of things here. Okay. Here they are. Oh, I should go back and fix that bubble. I didn't put the reflection in, right? See that? Yeah. There's one. We got one. Let's get him. He's the next hardest one. Someone. Oh, almost lost him. I think this is no. I've got to jump. Ah, Attempt 1 has failed. You have chosen poorly. Look at that, a very rare sight. 2 Vikings. Only 2. Okay, all together now, everybody join me. Oh, mighty Thor, please bring back the soul of my poor Viking. Thank you. Thor's the only one that throws thunderbolts, so as long as we're using thunder to bring them back together, I might as well say, Thor, please bring them back. Because that was a point of contention the other day. Why am I asking Thor to do it? Because it's lightning. Just makes sense. Now that's what I call yes. Two Vikings on that side. That is progress. I will say this, the controller is a lot more reactive than the one for the emulator. Come on, we can do this. Ah, we can see it. Don't fuck it up. God damn it. That's two tries. If the levels are hard for adults, how are they? No, we had talked about this before. Is video games back in the early '90s were hard. They were not easy, but little kids tore through them, man. I mean, just absolutely just ripped them apart. It was great. There's I didn't know there was a hype train going. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you. Yeah, we got level 9%. I think that's awesome. Whoop, whoop. If the levels are so hard, yeah, the kids back then they played all these games to death and literally were so much better at them than all of us. That I always thought it was funny because like Thor and his brother played this game and beat it every single time, but they loved it too. I think at one point they even played multiplayer because you can play it multiplayer where each of you picks a Viking. But I think it's only two player multiplayer. I don't remember if it was 3 or not. Oh, the angle was a little bit too high for him. So he got bit in the head. Olaf, eat that. Thank you. Okay, you're good. We'll take Olaf first this time. Oh, almost missed it. Ah, oh, so close. That was awesome. Eric, you just got to get close enough to jump, my friend. The problem with him is he goes instantly into a run, and that run, was one bubble short. Need one more bubble. I got the feeling sometimes you guys just like watching me fail this. Mario Brothers when I was 5. Yeah, oh, cool. He says, I remember beating NES Mario Brothers, which is the NES Mario Brothers, when he was 5. That's very cool. Sky, you're dry. Oh, really? Just because they had more time to play and practice? Or are there other reasons kids... No, it's just a matter of they had more time to play and practice, and they didn't have all the other distractions that we have today. Right now, back then there were Atari games, there were SNES games, and there were NES games. So there weren't you weren't distracted by the internet or anything like that. You just played that game. Will we reach 40? I vote not. 40 what? 40 tries? If you're thinking, will we reach 40 tries? I think we've already reached 40 tries. So I think we got to 32 on the first day. We did four or five the other day. And we're on 4 now. So yeah, I think we've hit 40. Yes. Yeah, Achilles. It's just that they had more time to practice. They had less distractions than we have today. Rest in peace. Nice. Oh, that would be a good one. Yeah, maybe I'll make a tombstone emote, but I won't use RIP. RIP. I'll put Derek on there, which was Jason's and Thor's and his brother's fake older brother. Almighty Thor, please bring back our Viking. Thank you. Yeah, when the boys were little, and on Halloween, we used to have little tombstones out in front of the house, and one of them said Derek. So his mom and I made up this thing that Derek was their brother that died, and that he comes back every Halloween to check on them. And but we always had the Derek tombstone out front. So maybe I'll make a Derek tombstone as one of the emotes. I have to figure out how to get it to fit on there. Oh, God damn it. Okay, whatever. Why did I do that? I thought I was on Baylog. Might as well kill them all, right? Oh, okay. Achilles says that Twitch chat likes watching their streamers fail and get a little angry. Ha ha ha. Okay. Well, you've come to the right place, because I am going to fail constantly. However, I'm going to keep trying. And that's okay that it's evil, because that's the way people are. Let's see. Crotchy the Great. You can make multiple emotes and have them chain together to make one image. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, because I know that there's a lot of things for like, there's lots of graphic art that needs to be done for like bits and things like that. But I have to put someone said I have to put a bit bucket in. I'm like, okay, so I have to look at that. Just little things like that I just don't have yet. And, though I know that Thor is polished to the nth degree on all this stuff, I am not, because I've been off working and not paying attention to Twitch all that much. This is the end of my 3rd week, this is basically my 15th show. Yay! We're making it through the 3rd week. And we'll see how it goes. I'll have to learn I'm still learning all that stuff. Let's see. The real Vivi Waltz. Little late, but finally made it here. I hope this day finds you well, and fellow yearlings. Yes. Welcome to the yearling area. Dinner is served at 8. You're doing great for 3 weeks. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. Oh, Mighty Thor, please bring everybody back. I didn't know what to expect doing this. So it's actually, to me, it's been very, very positive. It's been a lot of fun. It's also fun just going back and seeing the old games and remembering them and playing them. We will go back to Rock and Roll Racing once we get through Lost Vikings. Now that Lost Vikings is working, and we realize that the bubble problem is not Lost Vikings or the controller, it is me. And we'll get there. But Thor is troll now. Okay. Is he? Is he a troll now? I got news for you. Thor's been very supportive. When I don't understand something, I call him, and he's very quick to help me understand why something's happening or what I should worry about and things like that when doing this stuff. It's very nice to be supported by your children. Yeah. Well, wait, is this? Achilles. I also actually did something similar to you with George Lucas today. I made fun of Cronus' British accent, Thor's lead moderator, and a lawyer, and didn't realize he was in chat, and he immediately saw it. Whoopsie. A real he's standing behind me, isn't he, moment. Yeah. You gotta be careful who's around you. I was talking about how in early Blizzard, when we used to go to shows and look at like CES and E3 and all those things, that we would go and look at all the games there and have a great time looking at all the games, but every now and then you come across one that was just horrible. We were sitting at a table and talking about games, and we were telling, here's the good ones, here's the bad ones, and all that stuff, and we didn't know that one of the people that made, or a group of people that made one of the bad ones, in our opinion, was sitting at the next table, and they took great offense at it. So what we started saying was, did you play this game? It was neat. So if you ever hear an old Blizzard employee say, oh, that game's neat, it means that they didn't like it. But you have to do that sometimes, because people do get hurt by stuff, and people do say stupid things. We just do. We're human beings. We can't be on guard with every single word that we say every single moment of every day. It just doesn't work out that way. And it would be exhausting, actually. I mean, even like with this, it's not easy to not say something stupid, if that makes sense. Because I'm spend my days saying stupid things. Okay, I need to be quiet for a minute. I'm just bad at this. There's just no way around that. I'm just bad at this. We're going to practice with everybody else. If I can get the right pattern for everyone else, I think Eric's going to end up being the one that's the problem all the time, because he instantly goes into his run. There's no real way to make him walk. I have to get him through, I would say, probably 4 bubbles, and then he should be able to jump. But we will see. What number are we on? I think this was 5. I will have to get a counter and keep count tomorrow. Oh, that was close. Now I think if we go all the way to... we'll go to this one, just to make sure he can make it. Yeah, he doesn't have his fart ability yet. Okay. Triva Tree says, I say stupid things all the time. Accidentally, too. Totally got it. Yep. Yeah, we all do. All human beings say stupid things. Sometimes it's a defense mechanism. Sometimes it's just something funny hits your head. I edit myself all the time. It's not fun. Maybe Eric can jump between bubbles. Oh, well, he can, but you can't control his speed. even when he's jumping, he's moving left to right at a higher speed than the other two. So if you hit the bubble and then try to turn to kind of center him, he'll run back the other way, and sometimes he runs off the side of the bubble. So, yeah, stupid things are what makes the internet great. It's when people turn. This was from Hey Rogna. I'm just going to call you Har. He says stupid things what make the internet great. Yes, but it's when people take your stupid things and completely chastise you for them and stuff like that is what makes the internet not great. People say stupid things and people make mistakes, and sometimes you just got to go, you know what? Forgive and go on. You know, nobody intentionally that in any conversation I've been in, nobody intentionally is saying something to hurt someone. They're saying something because they find it funny or that they find it, they think it'll add to the conversation. But some people aren't that way. Some people get very Karen-y. Is that a proper way to put it? Let me see. Okay, I believe we've done the 5 tries. Let me get the code for where we were at. We're gonna move on to let's see, where's my code list? Okay, we were on Pharaoh. I know people who intend to, or yes, there are people out there that 100% intend to hurt. And in society, those people used to be taken care of. Now they're just running wild. And that's too bad, because there's a lot of good things out there for people to enjoy and do stuff. And taking offense, just especially if you're taking offense for someone that's not even there, that's just kind of weird to me. Achilles. Okay, that's just somebody else. Okay, so let's do this. We did our 5 tries. I'm frustrated with it already. So we're going to jump back to Pharaoh. Kick it. Let's see, it's H, R, and 0. I went the wrong way. No big deal. Okay, Olaf, lead the way. Get him. Okay, if I remember correctly, we want everybody to stand this way, over this way. Ha! Lead the way, Olaf. I don't think he can go this way. A can, okay. Come on down. Ah! I forgot that they can walk behind the waterfalls. Olaf's all, I'm hungry. Gotta get to the point where that's not activated. Okay. Okay, let me write. So I don't want to forget to make the tombstones. Okay, we got another one of these. Let's go ahead and move all off over here too. Okay, we need a tombstone emote that we can spam whenever we try. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I will today after I will make a tombstone emote, and I will put it up there so that you guys can use it with the bubbles to make fun of me every time I kill one of the guys. We have a ad break coming up here, so I'm gonna pause them there just for a second while the ad break goes on. Sorry, in the corner of my eye, the little yellow tab came up and says ad starting soon. So those will be starting soon. Where's my ad zombie frame? Okay. Yes, we will make the tombstone. Maybe what I'll put on there is, no, yeah. I gotta think of what design to put on there, what name will fit. So here we are. I'm also thinking about how to get some music to play during just when we're not playing on stuff. You can't really decide what hurts you or not. I find it way more confusing that people have the energy to go out of their way to try and offend, hurt people intentionally. Yeah, I don't understand that either. I don't. I mean, I understand now and then, like getting a rise out of like your kid or your brother or your sister or stuff like that, because that's just like normal. But to do it out in the wild, at the rate that it's happening, I don't understand that part at all. You know, it's emotionally and mentally draining to fixate on every little crappy thing that happens every day. True, like my mom would go get cut off in traffic, and it would literally ruin her day. Yeah, I mean, learning to let things go is probably the hardest thing that humans have to do on a daily basis. Yes, because even like in traffic stuff, it's very rare that someone has intentionally decided they're going to go out today and cut you off. Yeah, sometimes it just happens. You don't know what's going on. Maybe there was a cat in the road on their side of the thing and they had to swerve for it. Who knows? You never know. You don't know what's going on in other people's lives. So to just assume intention when you don't really know what their intention is, it's not not good. Yes, Lucan, yes, you did mention before Happy Little Clouds. I'm I think we also need happy little trees because that's the way Bob Ross would have wanted it. But his big thing was happy mistakes. So, but yeah, we can do some happy clouds. I'll put that on the list as well. In fact, let me type this up now. We need a tombstone. We need happy clouds. Oh shit, we're back. Sorry guys, I'm typing something. Happy clouds. Okay, so two emotes we need. We need a tombstone, we need happy clouds, we need happy trees. Okay. Let's see, where are we at? Sorry, we'll get back to the game in a second. I just want to finish this. Trivia, what would make, so maybe, bum, 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 bum. Yes, staying hydrated is actually a really good idea for all things. As I take a drink of my water. Water with lemon today. Been drinking it for a couple days now. So I think I was having an allergic reaction to the dandelion tea I was making. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, I always give people the benefit of the doubt. You don't know what's happening in their day before either. Yes. Maybe they were broken up with or got bad news, or you never know. Exactly. You never know what's going on in someone else's life. To making assumptions based on what's going on in your life for someone else just doesn't make sense to me. So, yeah. Let's see. This is ex Carl Ulrich. She's in her 60s now. So am I. I'm in my 60s now. Yeah, we all get set in our ways, but we all can also learn. Learning all the time is fantastic. My problem is, yes, I'm in my 60s, but I have nothing in common with people my age. So it makes it very difficult because number one, I don't look my age, is what I've been told. And I don't act my age. Of course, I do have the t-shirt I don't know how to act my age because I've never been this age before, which is absolutely true. And it will be one of the t-shirts that we wear at some point, but yeah, it's hard. But yeah, I talked before about you can change your world by changing your mind. And it sounds simple. And once you get in practice of doing it, it actually is quite simple. Okay. We are back to play the Lost Vikings. We're going to send Olaf down again. Okay, shield up. God, this guy. I wish they could slide. Oh, that's right, they couldn't slide before. We're going to leave Eric up there for right now. Ah. A Puzzle. Why did he get hurt? The other two jumped down with no problem at all. Okay, can we see that far ahead? Okay, we need to shoot. Okay, so let me just check something real quick. When it reads the bubbles, you do realize you... Yeah, Troy Tech says in the Discord, if you take too long to beat the bubbles, you do realize your kids may show up and beat the level for you, right? Yes, I do realize that. And they will do it with one hand tied behind their back and laughing the whole time. What did that do? Something back here? No? Oh, that's interesting, though. Eric? Oh, I just mismarked something there. Interesting. What the? Okay. Oh, Mighty Thor, please bring him back. Yeah, I like to err on the side that most people are trying to do the best they can. But there are some out there that, yes, are just, I'm going to cause trouble just because I want to cause trouble. And there's not a lot you can do about it sometimes. Yeah. Okay, Earjoy, do you know WoW Grandma? She's an 81-year-old hardcore gamer who loves WoW, and she actually knows her stuff. I don't know if I know her. One of the first BlizzCons way back when, there were 3 grandmas that showed up, and we had asked them, "Oh, are your grandchildren here?" They go, "No, we're here for us," because they were Warcraft players, and it was actually very cool. but I don't know a specific WoW grandma, but I know that there are WoW grandmas out there. I also know that there's astronaut StarCraft players. One of the astronauts, I forget his name. It's in the Blizzard Museum on campus. There's a astronaut who used to, when he was in astronaut training, used to play StarCraft with his son back home. And he took StarCraft into space, which I thought was really cool. And then he brought us a copy of one of the ones that he took into space with him, the CD and all that stuff. So we had it mounted. I think it was Tim Campbell was our curator at the time, and he had it mounted and with a picture of the astronaut and all that stuff. And it was really, really cool that one of our games got to go to space. Olaf is down and ready. Now don't die. Okay, we gotta remember this time that okay, let's see if we can get Olaf. Okay, how much further we gotta go forward? Okay. Why didn't he get killed by the fireball? Oh, I didn't know that there was a WoW grandma that streamed on Twitch. Cool. God, I'm so fascinated by the WoW grandma that I'm not paying attention to playing. Oh, that's funny. No, they're dead. Okay, she actually streams. Okay, I'll have to check her out. There is a rocket company, Relative Space, that names their rockets and other things after StarCraft lore. Oh, that's pretty cool. Relativity Space. I'll have to send that over to Chris and see what he thinks about that. So I'm sure he has names that they can use. Yes, please, Thor, bring them back. We want to see you collaborate with her sometime. Maybe. Us 60-year-olds gotta stick together. Just saying. Yeah, the few times that I've hung out with people, quote, my age, it never ends well. Or even goes well. Because they're just like, why do you waste your time with games and things like that? At least the ones that I've met, they're just not. They're not game inducive. How about that? They're not part of the game collective. Okay, something like that. Boom 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 bum bada bum 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 bada bum. Well, maybe she and I can do a stream together sometime. Would you like the link to our channel? Yeah, just put the link up. Yes, that'd be great. Actually, put it up in the Discord under general chat. I'm sorry. Sorry, Lucan, if I didn't realize that. So you were saying, I'm trying to play and read at the same time, so I'm not catching absolutely everything. Let me get through this level, and then I'll actually pay more attention to the chat. Sorry about that. I think what I can do. Okay. Let's bring these guys to right here. Oh, no, too far. That was just stupid. So for those of you that are new to the chat here and all this and to my stream, I'm the only one here. I don't have moderators or any stuff like that, so nobody's feeding me the questions you guys are putting up. So if I miss something, it's not. It's because I'm playing the game or doing something else. So it's not that I'm trying to ignore you. It's just I do miss questions all the time. Okay. We need to get rid of this guy quickly. Okay. Olaf, you need to give Balog food. Balog needs to eat it. Okay. Is there another one? No, there's not another one. Also, I need to figure out why Eric took a hit jumping off there when everybody else did not. Olaf, you're up. I'm gonna put you right there. That's a good spot for you. Okay, Eric. Okay. You didn't take a hit that time. Let's do this. Let's bring him up. That's right. I used the ceiling so he couldn't jump over us. That's funny. Is there another one? I seem to remember something with the... Oh. Okay, yeah. At some point, the mummies do get activated. I just forget how. Because we started, like, having to fight mummies, and if you don't kill them and they touch you, you can actually be turned into a mummy. Sorry, I was trying to see if there was an opening in the ceiling there. Like I said, I don't remember everything. So, you know, that opens up what? Okay, Eric. Oh, okay. So it's a quick shoot and then Eric needs to jump. And then hit the switch. I wish I had a bomb. Smart bomb would be really good right here. Let me find something out with Olaf here. Yes, there is a secret room. And there is a guy in there. Okay, so let's take Balog. Eric first. He'll put his shield up. Then we'll take Balog in here. Let's bring Eric down and take him into the secret room. Can he bash that wall? He can. Is it going to be enough to be a shortcut? It is. Don't know how much of a shortcut, but let's do this. Let's take Olaf and take him here. Put him down here. Just enough to where we can see what's going on down there. Okay. Yeah, we're going to bring him back up. Make sure his shield is up because we don't want him falling. We're going to attack from the other side. Oh, there's the exit. I mean, we could go to the exit. Let's go down and see what's down here. Mummies. And scorpions. Hey, we found a shortcut. Yay, we're there. Eric? What is it with these Egyptians? Their tombs are full of traps. Why can't they just keep their big traps shut? Funny. 1991 humor. We have completed a level today. This is awesome. Yay. I think we've completed 2. Not the bubble one, but we have completed. Marshmallow asks, how do ancient Vikings know about Egyptians, what Egyptians are? Because they are in a spaceship. They were kidnapped, and Tomato has taken them all over the place. This is also the 3rd level, I believe, of the Vikings in Egypt, so they've learned. They're very bright people. Yes, the whole point is to just suspend your belief in reality when it comes to video games, because it doesn't mean that you're ever gonna they're gonna do it 100% right to real human existence, because quite frankly, we're humans. Ow! Well, that wasn't fun. I guess they didn't keep their trap shut. Thor, Mighty Thor. Thank you, Mighty Thor. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, let me look over here. We have 7 minutes till the next ad break. They're in a pyramid. Yes, they're in a pyramid. Or the Egypt levels. You know, if you're concerned about the Egypt level, when we get to the wacky world level, it's going to be, it's just going to make no sense to you whatsoever. Okay, so I will check her out. Wow Grandma 78. Okay, I will check her out. Let's take a look. I'll take a look after the stream today. So let me put on here, because I'm now making lists of things to do after the stream. So view WoW Grandma. Okay. Okay, I can't imagine it being too dark. Okay, yeah. I mean, I have a very dark sense of humor sometimes, but I do have to adjust sometimes when like I'm around kids and stuff like that, because you don't want to like screw that up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take Olaf here and we're going to glide him down here. I'm going to assume that hitting this button, see that? That was a good assumption. Now there's supports for it. And Olaf is down there. So, okay, so hopefully we won't need Olaf. Oops. Elevator up, elevator down. Ooh, it looks like someone to talk to. They didn't attack us. You clearly do not belong here, friend. Thanks for the news flash. I see that Tomater is up to his old tricks, or to his old games. You know of Tomator? Regretfully, yes. You must find him and destroy him. As long as Tomater lives, you will never return to your own time. Where is this Tomater and how do I find him? You must keep moving moving. When you find him, you will know. Okay then. I guess that also explains the question of Vikings in Egypt. I'm assuming also that Eric here needs to go up here. And try not to die, of course. We'll give him some food. Let's see if there's some food here. Give me some food. We want food. You put one little crack in a wall in a pyramid and everything falls apart. I think if we go here, we can see what's down there. Okay, there's stuff down there. Let's see what's up here. Because we need to find him something to eat. So he's only got one hit point left. There's a key. Okay then. Let's see what we can do down here. Ooh, acid drops. I forgot about that. Okay, Balog can't get back up. That's where the red key goes. See if we can find out where the exit is real quick. Balog's a stud. Sorry to you, but could it be your Discord link expired again? Okay, here. Let me get it here. Invite people, copy link. Edit invite link. Okay, we want it to be for never expires. Generate new link. Copy. Here's the new link. Paste. Okay, so there's the new link. And then I need to go and take this same link and I'll have to go. So I'm taking it. Let me bring him back. Let me go and check the rest of this level for anything that we need to know about. Okay, so that's where Olaf is going to come down in the acid bath. We don't want him to. Oh! One drop kills. That was awesome. He just died. Let me go back here to this. We want to go to the overview, stream management. I don't remember where the link parts are. I will put a never-ending link on the stream highlight stuff where I just need to remember where it is. Might be here. No, it's not here. Okay, yeah, I'll have to find where it goes later. But yeah, we'll get that all hooked up. Until then, the one right here that I just put in the stream should work, or in the chat should work. I just joined the Twitch to here. Hey, cool. Okay, back to... Oh, why did I click on that? Where are we at? 18 seconds to the next... So let's bring everybody back to life, and then when we return from the ad break, when we return from paying bills, we'll be back. Dear... Oh, Mighty Thor, please bring them back. Both of them, please. Thank you. Ads will be starting soon, so we're gonna hold that there where the guys are. We're gonna hang out there with them. Let's look on both of these. So we're getting through a couple levels. It's still early. I mean, sorry about the continuous bubble things. So my things to do are Happy Clouds, Happy Trees, Tombstone, View Wow Grandma. Yeah, that'll be fun. Bum, 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 bum. And ad zombie's going to go up in a couple minutes here, or a second. There we go. 2 minutes. Let's see if I probably missed some stuff in here. Let me take a look quick. No, nothing's marked your joy. Good thing you guys are talking to each other. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Huh, fudge brownies. Fudge 3-ingredient fudge. Is that the... Yeah. Wait, go back. Let me do this. Bum, 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 bum. Copy message link. Let's go to the internets. I think this is probably... You might want to... with the fudge, I think there's maybe a teaspoon of vanilla in there would probably help as well with the fudge recipe. Okay, that screwed shit up. That is not what I expected. Oh well, let's do this. Visit the site, and her 3-ingredient fudge comes with, what are her ingredients? Where's the ingredients at? Yeah, unsweetened chocolate chips, condensed milk, and a little bit of vanilla. Yeah, that's what she's doing. So yeah, so she added the vanilla where I forgot about the vanilla. She is absolutely right. Vanilla does help it kind of bring all the flavors together. Earjoy, what was the funniest meeting that you had at Blizzard? That's going to be really hard to make a call on because there were a lot of funny meetings. There were also a lot of very passionate meetings that we had there. I did watch, I remember one where a gentleman, let me get the baby book. For those of you that are new to the channel, we have the baby book. And what we do is when we don't want to out someone in any of the stories I'm telling, I go to the baby book and rename them. I give them a different name. So we're opening it up here, and the name we are looking at is Thorn. So Thorn was sitting in this meeting, and he was very passionate about what he was doing, and another person on the other side of the table was very passionate too, and we will call them, we need a boy's name. We'll call him Rick. So Rick and Thorn are at the table. They're both very passionate about the idea that they're trying to pitch and stuff like that. and the level's going higher and higher and higher, and everybody's trying to calm him down. And then Thorn decides to launch himself across the table and smack Rick in the head. Now, it wasn't that they were fighting. They were emotionally fighting, and then it just got out of hand, literally. But that's one that sticks out in my head. But there's a lot of those where people are very passionate about what they're trying to pitch or what they're trying to do, and someone's really arguing the other side. You know, it's just humans dealing with humans. You just call it humans loose on the streets. You never know what they're going to do. You know. But as far as funny, there's so many funny meetings. You know, because you had, I would say, in the 23 years, I must have had thousands, like 5, 6, 7, 8,000 meetings. You know, so many things happen, and some of them are really good. Some of them are stories we'll tell once we get to the PC games and stuff like that. So, yeah. How are you this day? I quite enjoy these talks you have with us. Oh, cool. I'm glad. I'm actually doing well. I'm still have this bit of a cold, but I am heavily medicated up with some Claritin D, and I have my lemon water. Lemon water is kind of a disclaimer. Originally, it was my coffee. And then I drank all my coffee, and then I added lemon water to the cup without rinsing the coffee out. So now I'm having lemon water with a hint of coffee. So that's where we're at there. Okay, back to the game. I'm living on Dayquil. God, nice. Up. Okay, I'm hitting the wrong switches here. Okay, back to this. We want to take Olas. We want him to go down here. We want him to hit button. We want Balog to shoot arrow. We want Eric to walk forward. Now, Eric does go to the top, and he died up here, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, see that? Nice. Okay, so things we need to remember. When you go up here, bash this, which is going to give us the red key. I don't know if... Okay, I don't think that we should bash this because this gave a boulder. There's actually a sound effect for it going there. That was interesting. To warn you. Yep. I'm going to assume there's no big prize behind the boulder, and we're going to move out. We're going to move down this way. Okay, we want Eric to go down this way. Oh, so gonna... Oh, he can get out through here. Cool. Without having to go through the falling blocks. We don't want to go through falling blocks. We do want to see what's over here, though. Ah, bad guy. Let's time it. Ha! Got past him. Whoop. That was cool. I forgot that was there. Steak. Oh, smart bomb. Let's get the smart bomb. Okay. I think we can take Baylog up there and have him jump. Oh, he doesn't go high enough. No, I can't jump. Oof. Exactly. Yeah. Tomater's a bad guy, blah, 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 blah. For those of you that don't know, Tomater was actually named by Thor when he was 5 years old. Because that's when we were working on this game, is when he was 5. And Alan, the owner, Alan Adham, had, he was in the office one day and he asked Thor, Jason then, of course, what he would call the bad guy. And Thor said, "I'll call him Tomater." And he goes, "Well, what would you call the, what would you call a spaceship?" He goes, "Spaceship Salada," because Thor was eating a lot of Tomator. No, not Tomate Thor. Oh, well, that's interesting. Tomate Thor. Nah, cute. He would hate it. We must do it. Let's get a little practice with Olaf falling in the acid, because apparently one drop of acid just kills you instantly. Unless you do that. I know there's a jumping guard in here somewhere. Gonna run him over here. You have to be careful because the guards can jump over Olaf in his shield. Like I said, gotta be careful there. And we need Eric to leave. Okay. Let's get us Eric back. Oh, mighty Thor, please return our friend to us. Yes, it is true. I don't remember if we gave him any kind of in-game credit for it, but yeah, he named them. He named the bad guy in this game when he was 5. A lot of fun back then. Well, that was stupid. Oh, that's funny. Because I went away and came back, it looks like it didn't open up. Didn't take all the blocks away. That's a bug! All these years later, I found a bug. This just opens all that up. Which gives us back to there. Which is good. But I don't... Oh yeah, we have the... We gotta go up and... get the steak and the smart bomb. Steak. Smart bomb. Got it. I gotta jump in the right spot. The trick is to do that when the guy's going the other way. This way. Don't know if that worked. He may be too far away. Yeah, he's too far away. Okay. We're now in the position that we may be able to finish this level. We already read that. Yes, Tomater's the bad guy. Go find him. Go kill him. You need to keep moving in order to do so. Okay, we need to get Olaf. Yeah, I need to give Eric some food at some point here. Cool that. Baylog, you're up. Okay, guy's not here yet. Let's try not to cause Olaf some problems here. I would fire them, but none of them work there anymore. Someone said, it's Crotchy the Great. I said, a new bug. Fire the bums that made this game. I would, but they're already all unemployed. They're not there anymore. Sure, they're employed. Most of them are probably still working. Probably working on mostly their own stuff. I think that's what, like, get him over here so he's out of the way. And what we can do is, just for giggles, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get the smart bomb ready. We'll just use the smart bomb on him. No, because if we need it later, it's going to be a bad thing. Let's go down here to get rid of that guard so he's just out of the way. Baylog, come. Let's draw him in. Don't shoot your buddies. Okay, so he's done. I think we need Eric here. Oh. Let's grab Baylog in case we need some protection. Ah, a clue. Switch up, switch down, switch up. Okay. We will go back to Silicon and Synapse and fire everybody because there's a bug in this game. But we found it, so that's a good thing. Olaf, come forth. Okay, here's the switches. Okay, what was it again? It was down, up, down? Or up, up, down, down, up? Up, down, up. Okay. Okay. We have completed yet another level of the Lost Vikings. I think we have one more Egyptian level. I wonder if this is King Tut's tomb. Who's King Tut? Some guy Steve Martin wrote a song about. Oh, that's right. Like I said, very simple humor. And if you haven't heard Steve Martin's King Tut, it is very funny. Let me put the code up so we have it for later. Okay, let me see if there's anything. How long do the Lost Vikings take? It took about, God, 6 months to a year or something like that. Went through a lot of changes, but yeah. Do you enjoy the taste of your coffee lemon water? Yes, I do. The best part about it is that the coffee, whatever coffee or chocolate's left in it from my coffee mocha in the morning, it settles to the bottom. So my last drink of coffee lemon water, or lemon water coffee, is chocolate coffee taste. So I get my lemon water, which is good for my throat, and a good blast of coffee at the end. So it's all good. Let's see, we're 10 minutes. Anything in general over here? Welcome to the yearlings. Welcome, all you new peoples. We have several things going. We have in our Discord, we have our shirts of the day, of course. We have movies of the day, which we put up every day, and there's also a reading list in there for books that I've talked about online that have come up in conversation, and we do a poll now and then. Thor's dad, yeah. Your joy. So I asked before for any cold recommendations. I've got one for you now, apparently. Oregano oil under the tongue is great for colds and immune boosting. Yes, I actually do take an oregano oil tablet every night before I go to bed. So yes, oregano my understanding is oregano is a natural antibiotic that doesn't mess with your system. In the morning I have two things. I have a shake that I make that has kefir in it and fruits and some apple and then a bunch of powders I put in it. And then I drink that first. That's my wake up. And then I make my coffee. And then while I'm playing Diggy in the morning, I drink my coffee and then go and either prep for this or do other things until it's time to do this show. But that's my basic routine. But I do have a few hours before the show after that. And so I drink water with lemon. I was drinking dandelion tea. And I drank that for about a week. But I think it was making my cold worse. But at some point I'll put up my my very bizarre morning shake that I make. I'll put up the ingredients of it. It'll trip you out. Nasal rinse, yes. I do nasal rinse. You have to, because you're whatever cold I have, it is a snot processing system. That's all it does, and it does it very, very well. So, okay, this one of the things we were really good at is just blindly putting people in situations. We're just gonna have to jump and see what happens. Yeah, there you go. Now we know. That was the right thing to do. Blind jumps are never fun in games. Never been a fan of those. Let me see what I'm jumping into. But Nintendo games just weren't always that way. Okay. I hear something. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so if the block moves, everybody on the platform dies. But I think Eric can jump on the block without... Nope, he cannot. Okay. Oh, he has to stay on the block. Eric, you're dead. Do I like gourmet what? Gourmet bubbles? Yes, please, Thor. Please bring him back. Gabby Von Rose wrote, do you like gourmet? Question mark, bubble. I'm not sure what he's trying to say. Mushrooms. I'm not into mushrooms as much as Thor is. I know he grows his own and stuff like that, but I'm just... Not that I'm not a fan, it's just not something I've really got into. My ex used to make mushroom hamburgers with portobello mushrooms. She'd like marinate them for days and do all that kind of stuff. And they were good, but it's like, okay, you know, it's dinner, it's food. You know. Tasty gourmet bubbles. What you do is you make them with, God, what would be good? Soap and caviar oil. Ooh, there you go, gourmet bubbles. You can charge 10 times as much for them. Okay, so my guess on this is that he has to jump up here. Oh, he needs Olaf. He's going to jump up here, and then he has to stand on that other block until he gets all the way down, and I think that lowers the spikes. Put Olaf there so that he can defend. The trick is to jump on it, jump again, up. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, maybe Eric needs to do something down here to... Okay, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Can he shoot that? Oh. Okay. That makes sense. It also turned off the fireball. Nope. You just bash his head in, that's all. Gotta sneak in. It's weird because you didn't pick anything up in there. Baylog, you got the most power, so you're gonna come down and fight this guy. Nice. Let's see if yeah. Jeez, Eric's just destined to die in this one. We won't bother with this secret one. It's probably a shortcut, but that's okay. It's probably gonna come back that we need to be in there. We do need some food for Eric, though. Okay, we need to get Eric to bash this. Switch over to this. Okay, 2 isn't perfect, but it'll get him through to the day. Oh, damn. Okay, I don't think this next guy will be able to actually jump over Olaf, but let's make sure we're clear over here. Oh, there's the exit. I don't think it's going to let us do it, though. Nope. It's not going to let us exit. Oh, okay, so there's a code somewhere. I think this is it. Yeah, okay, so... Alright. Let's see how these are set up. Is there one to the left and one to the right? Okay. So it's the scarab on top to the left. Humans, hourglass, and eyeball. Okay, so this one is the eyeball. This one is the ways. We got, is there a guy up here? No, there's falling blocks. So all off needs to do this. That one, correct? We'll see if we can get through this before the end of, before ads start. Oh, that was the right one, sorry. That one. Now we should be able to exit this level before ads start, hopefully. We have made yet another level. We have finished it before ads start. Great work, guys. Yeah, what teamwork. Maybe we'll get called up to the majors. Huh? Baseball humor. Okay, we're jamming. Okay, we'll go to zombie add zombie here in a second. I'll see if there's any questions that I missed. Yeah, we're getting through the Egypt levels pretty quick. You know, we. That's funny. What I thought was funny is when I went to put the code in, I hit the add zombie title and couldn't see the code anymore. Good old lemon water tea. Coffee. Coffee? Tea. Used to be tea. I was making dandelion tea before, but I think I'm allergic to it. It didn't make my cold better, it actually made it worse. How do ancient Vikings know what baseball is? You know, if you're going to ask all these questions that really don't matter, it's okay. We're assuming that while they were on Tomato spaceship Salada, that they played with the computers a little bit and learned a whole bunch of things, because they're not smart Vikings. They're Lost Vikings. They're actually quite intelligent, and they really like being intelligent, and they're really good at it. That's why they're great puzzle solvers. See what I did there? Yeah. You don't need to yell at him. He's okay. Marshmallow's having a little problem with his suspension of disbelief. Because they're smart. JMNN. Is that what I wrote? That's what I wrote. Okay. Marshmallow, these are very, very smart Vikings. But that's how they're able to do it. While they're on Tomato ship, they did play with the computer a little bit, figured it out, and were able to gather a whole bunch of information on a whole bunch of things that normal Vikings would not know. And then they just adapt, because that's what Vikings do. They're adaptable. Well, I know that sliced bread isn't very old. In fact, there used to be a thing that they would say that Betty White is older than sliced bread. Because before, people just tear bread off. Nobody would actually slice it into slices. Okay, we're going to start on this one. We are going. What time is it? Oh, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good on time. We're booking through levels. Bubbles. Yes, the Blizzard Arcade Collection does have Lost Vikings in it, as well as Rock 'n' Roll Racing and the other games as well. So, if you do want to play them in their non-Super Nintendo form... Oh, that's right. We have snakes now. Dad, there were snakes. Gotta get very close to them, though, to kill them. They gotta be up. That's right. Still need to see what's down here first. Ooh. Let's bring these guys back. Olaf, we need you to block a zombie. Or a mummy, sorry. Zombie. Guy's always on the brain now. Thanks, guys. Such a ferocious attack. It looks like a cat attacking something. Okay, that doesn't hurt it? Really? Something must have been blocking. Eric? Oh no. I know this level now. Yeah, let me put him over here. Because we're gonna bust this open here. And then Olaf needs to do his jumping. Now, you know, as I'm thinking about it, because people had asked before about Olaf propelling himself farting. I think that's in Lost Vikings 2. I don't think it's in Lost Vikings 1, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I believe it was only in Lost Vikings 2 he could do that. But this is his big flying moment here. Eric, it's up to you. Gotta jump in and jump out. And not get spiked at the top. Yes, we need to do this. Okay, gotta get in and out quick. Did it? Get Olaf up there so I can block the zombie. And Eric to open the lock. that mummy will scratch your eyes out. Okay, so it looks like only the sword can kill a mummy. Things you forget about games you make 30 years ago. Is that the case? Can it not? Yeah. Doesn't seem to be doing any damage to him. See, but that doesn't make any sense, because I'm assuming that these hallways are very narrow, and Olaf is really fat. So I find it hard to believe that Eric could get around him to swing his axe, or swing his sword. But that's me. What do I know? Okay, so we're going to take Eric down here, because I think that Olaf actually needs to go back the other way. Because if we bring him this way, I think it messes things up. Okay, here's Belog's big moment. Jump down. Oh, shit. He done been mummatized. Mummatized. He's been mummied. I thought he was going to walk farther than just 2 steps. Eric's like, there. And it looks like with the mummies, it's 1 touch and you're a mummy. Oh, mighty Thor, please bring them all 3 back. General chat. We are yearlings. Welcome to yearlings. Welcome to the yearlings. But I think that there's a... I'm pretty sure that Olaf needs to glide to the right there. So we're going to do that real quick. Once we... Okay, no we're not. 1 touch. Mummy is 1 touch. That's tough. Gotta remember that. Mighty Thor, please bring Olaf back to us. Thank you very much. Olaf, you are the hero of this level, so... Let's see if we can get you down here and blocking the mummy guy. Now, don't move him. Eric, use your sword. Thank you. We're going to take Olaf and we're going to go over here. Let's take a look. Go over again. See, now I need to keep going. Is there death to the right? No. But this is definitely a puzzle only Olaf can do, so... Just not sure to what end. Oh, he needs the blue key. Oh, I see. Because this is where everybody fell, and the mummies killed them. So what we need to do is let the mummy walk all the way to the left, and then block him over there. Block him as far over there as we can. Okay. Now we need to come back up all the way over here. We need to get the red key without getting killed by the freaking... that we forgot about, that we should have remembered. We can still make it. We can still do this. We still got this. I think we did need Olaf up here. Oh, maybe Eric can jump it good. Jump it good. Okay, this is going to be very tricky. Because they're 1 touch, so now... That didn't work. Didn't. Okay, so we need to get them all the way to the top to the far right. Then we need to bring Olaf all the way back. And then he needs to glide over here to get this. Okay. But the one touch thing is absolutely hilarious. I forgot that these guys can kill you with one touch. Here, I'll show you. See? Boop. Now you're a zombie. Or a mummy. You've done been mummied. Where are we at? 10 after? Okay. We have 15 minutes before next ads roll. Mighty Thor, please bring him back. Let's see if I've missed anything that I should be paying attention to here. No, I am not. All right. First things first. Get rid of the snake. Not close enough. Bedlock's all, well, if you get the fat guy out of the way, I can get there. So everybody needs to help on the top. Oops. Get us all the way over. Baylog, come along. Then Eric can grab the key. We want to make sure we use every single piece of time possible, so grab the key, jump back up, run back over here, and go here. Open the door. Baylog, get up here and swing your mighty sword. Okay. Come forward. I believe there's another mummies. Why do I keep playing zombies? It's zombies, Mom. There were zombies. Okay, so he does not go down here. These guys do. I think they can go down to the next one and they're still fine. Baylog, let's go all the way back. We'll get to talking about WoW. Okay. We'll get to talking about WoW. Thor would be plating WoW on his stream now. Plating or playing? Is he playing WoW right now? Good for him. Okay, I should have waited and brought... I can't bring Baylog back, so Olaf is just going to have to jump and run. Or glide. Take him back up here and make sure he's in gliding mode. He's going to have to just glide past this guy. Sometimes it's not about getting every single prize. Okie dokie. Okay, so now we need to be in protect mode. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. He has some extra protection. I think that we need to have Eric grab that bomb. Ah, damn it. Step too close to him. Papa. We got time to try one more, but let me do something real quick. I think Eric needs to grab that bomb and jump back. I don't know if he can. Maybe if he grabs... Nope. Theoretically, Olaf can go that way, but I think that there's some secrets back there that I missed. Okay. Almighty Thor, please bring them back. Pum 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 pum. Welcome to the party, pal. Okay, we're gonna do some exploring real quick because I think that there's a secret that I missed here with Olaf's gliding. And make sure we go to the top of all these and make sure that we check, because I'm pretty sure that at least one of them has a thing to... I think it's this one. Ah, the blue key. Okay. Yes, we needed the blue key. We did not get the blue key every single other time we did this. Yep, so the trick is to get everybody else down here. Which at this point we can't because we didn't do this one. So let's I'm gonna start this level over. Nobody died. It's just we were in a position where Olaf couldn't go back and help. So not this place again. Failure is so discouraging. Cheer up, Eric. Maybe it's time this time we won't fail. Maybe we can just settle for some minor setbacks. What a deal. It's not failure when you do it on purpose. Yep. Oops, don't step in there, Olaf. Grab the red key. Got the red key. Now we need Olaf to go up. Block the door. We need Balog to go up so that he can kill the mummy. Kill the mummies. Kill us some mummies, please. And Eric just needs to go up because he's got to be up there. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's any more. I don't think Olaf can get back up should he decide. Okay, now he needs to go back. I think this is just a food stuff, so we don't really need it. What we need to do is we need to be able to go over here. That was just sad. Okay, you should set up Discord invite link to Nightbot so future people can use it. I actually, the one that I put in the chat is one that will last forever. And just need to update the one on the abouts in Steam itself. And I was looking, but I don't remember where that was, so I have to go and search that out and see if we can get it going. Look, I'm getting my vitamin D for the day. It was in about, so if I go to channel, maybe channel and go yeah, oh, here it is. Where's edit this? So show me, is the edit one? No, this is the other. This is actually what we're doing right now one. That's not the for this one. Yeah, so I need to edit about, and I will get that done right after the stream today because we got about 9 more minutes. Let's see what you guys are yapping about. What are we talking about here? Yeah, I'll fix that. In a little bit. I have, like I said, I have I finally found on Discord where to get the length and how to set the time on it. Apparently they've been set for 7 days all this time. Run, the sun will melt you. No, it won't. Look, I'll get vitamin D just on my nose. How about that? There you go. So there. My nose is getting vitamin D. Create a dashboard. Well, see, that's what I thought it was, but create a dashboard. There it is. And it's... There's so many things on here. It's here somewhere. But to edit the about, I am on the creator dashboard. Mainstream, you're live. Yes, I'm live. You are live. Welcome to live. Okay. No, I may have closed whatever window was on the creator dashboard for it, but I will definitely find it and get it straightened out after the show today. Bitrate's doing pretty well. Yeah. Bit rate's at 2519 kilobits per second. For the last 15 minutes. That's pretty good. Alerts. I got no alerts. Analytics overviews. Oh. Well, that's an interesting screen. Let me so as not to get back to any trouble, let's change this. Okay, we've changed the category back to what? I just changed you. Okay. Okay, now it's changed. Changed back to chatting. We have made it through our 3rd week. Congratulations, everybody. I was not sure we were going to get even this far, so I'm actually quite happy about this. I'm very happy. I've got 1 minute till ads, and then I guess after ads I'll come back and we'll chat for a little while longer, and then we will call it a day. And then I will go to my list of things to do. Things I need to do. I need to make a tombstone. Emote. I need to make happy little clouds. I need to make happy little trees. And I need to go view Wow Grandma's stream and take a look at it. We are on, let me make sure we get this. I think I already put it down, but make sure we got the code for this for tomorrow. I think I do. I think it's JMNN. Oh, it didn't come up. Well, that's not right. Yeah, well, whatever it is, we will get there tomorrow. I will set it up before the show. That's weird because I'm new roles, activities, followers lists, content, video production. That's where I'm broadcasting from right now. Most of my time is just mostly spent searching these menus for whatever it is I'm trying to do. So it was funny. But I do miss a lot of stuff. Sorry, guys. You should set up Discord. Yeah, okay. We will do that. I also, okay. Run, the sun will melt you. Okay, that's where we were. Never give up. Never surrender. Congrats for week 3. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, like I said, I'm very surprised that it's made it this far. I'm very happy about it. We will keep going. Next week we will start back on this. We will do our 5 bubble tries first because we gotta get our bubbles in. I gotta make it past that level, and we will. I think it's gonna take a bit. We did manage to get 2 Vikings across today. Hopefully we'll be able to get all 3 of them next week. Yeah, but we will keep trying. Even if we go back to rock and roll racing, I'll still keep trying until we get there. We'll do 5 tries every day. It is the cutest thing ever that we are giving you homework. Yeah, thanks for the homework, guys. Sky. Oh, we're in ads. Sorry. God. Sometimes it just gets away from me. You've become a go-to feel-good streamer. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. It's calming and interesting. Also, I can work on some game maker stuff while you are on the other monitor. Oh, cool. Yeah, I wanted to learn how to make the tile sets for Game Maker. You know, because I have an idea for some tile sets I want to try. Because I like the fact that you can paint the tile sets on in Game Maker Studio. I would have a question, if you don't mind, about big game companies. What's the best way to get a job at a companies like Blizzard or Riot? Or apply. Decide what it is you want to do, get some experience doing it, and then apply. Yeah. I'll probably go back and answer that question again once ads are over. You guys are so funny with the bubbles. Soon you'll be hitting me with bubbles and tombstones. Much less Thor's head. Okay, question up here was I would have a question, if you don't mind, about big game companies. What's the best way to get a job at big companies like Blizzard or Riot or EA? Well, back when we were doing it, there's several things. Number one is figure out what you want to do, and learn everything you can about doing it. So, like if you're a 3D artist, if you're an artist, whatever, learn that. And then get some experience doing it, and then apply for the job. Make yourself a lot of examples and stuff like that. Build characters from other games, whatever. But apply for the game. Apply for it. The next thing I would say is this: is sometimes, and this happened a lot at Blizzard, is people would get hired into a lesser job, not a lesser job, but a job that wasn't on their what they wanted, just to get their foot in the door. So like we have had in the past, I know that we had lawyers who came in and didn't get the job as the lawyer they were trying to do, but they did join QA and then work their way through and got to know everybody and then was hired for the position they wanted. So you got to be ready for maybe that sometime. Is learn the games of the company you want to be hired for. Know them like the back of your hand before you walk in the door, and they'll really enjoy that. Also, Thor says, anytime you are applying, and I agree with him on this. I thought about what he says, and I actually agree with him on this one, is your question to them would be, if I was hired today, what would you have me do? And that's a really good question, because even with the interviews that I've done, there's been a lot of times when the person being interviewed don't have questions. And when you don't have a question, that kind of throws the interviewer off, and they usually like mark you down for that. But the question that he puts forth is really, really good, because it actually makes them think about you in that job if they're not thinking about you in that job. So it's a really good question for you to always hit anybody you're being interviewed with. So kudos to Thor on that one. I actually like that idea. Let's see. Yeah, that's a really useful tool. Okay. Yeah. Achilles asks, and do you think 26 is too old to get into a big game company? No. I entered Silicon Synapse when I was 30 years old. I turned 30 years old 5 days before going into Silicon Synapse in 1991. You know, age does not matter. One of the things that I said earlier today even is, because of doing what I do, I have absolutely nothing in common with people my age, and that's okay. You know, I tend to gravitate more towards people that are driven and going out there all the time and doing things and stuff like that. And I like that, you know. Put at your, so chances are increased. Yes, I had said this once before, is put at your joy on the questions that you guys put up on chat. That way it increases the odds that I will see it. Thank you, Sky, for reminding me of that in the chat of that. Because if you don't put that on there, I'm assuming that you're asking someone else on the chat a question, and that has nothing to do with me. Yes, Thor has talked about that for a long time. That's such a good. It's a great tip, and I have to give him credit for that, because I don't know where he got that one, but I really like that one. You know, good job, dude. Papa loves you. It's good company in gaming. I don't think age. Yeah, age shouldn't matter. I'm working on a simple 2D platformer. Game Boy Color. 160 by 140. Need a mechanic to work on today. Anyone get something achievable? How come? Okay, I'm not sure what the question is there. I apologize. Achilles. All right, then I think I'll pick up my dream of being a digital artist for one of those companies again. Yeah, pick it up. You know, get your artwork down pat, though. I mean, if you really want to work for the bigger companies, being extremely creative and being extremely talented in the role that you want to be in always helps. And then add a couple other talents to that. So it's always good. I haven't looked at this for a while. Let me look at this. Okay. Buzz. Do. Kirby Tilt in the trouble. Too funny. Alrighty, we are at 2:34. About that. When making these early games, what was the tool set like? Tool set. We had D-Paint Animator and D-Paint Deluxe was what we used for all the artists. That's what we used for all the tools. I used for making the cars for like rock and roll racing. I used a 3D program on a Macintosh computer. I think it was called Sphere or something like that. And I built the cars in that. Then we took them into Depaint Animator and Depaint and painted over them so that they would look like they were drawn in the same style as the game itself. But there weren't like toolkits. I mean, it was literally like what you had, you used, and you, if it worked, it worked. If it didn't, you didn't. You know, because all the like the code and stuff was written from scratch from the the untranslated manuals that we got from Nintendo. So yeah, it was cool. In searching for a new job as a software developer, and the process is exhausting, do you have any advice? Keep trying. You know, keep making code that you can show off. One of the things that we used to do is, and it was because an artist came in and was colorblind and we couldn't hire him, is we started having art tests and programmer tests for people that came in. And some companies still do that. I think it's a great idea because, yes, you can look at a portfolio and yes, it could be amazing. But unless you sit the person down and say, draw something for me, you don't always know if it's theirs or not. We did in the early days hire one guy that used someone else's portfolio for their interview, and then found out later it was someone else's portfolio because we hired the guy whose portfolio it really was and didn't know it. Yeah, it was a pure accident. Alan was clearing portfolios out of his office of people that had applied and stuff like that. And one of the guys walked in his office. He goes, "What are you doing with my portfolio?" He goes, "This isn't your portfolio. It's the other guy's portfolio." He goes, "No, that's mine." And we come to find out that he used someone else's portfolio to get the job. The guy that used it was not, didn't stay long. I changed my environment today to work out on a new project I have been doing. I changed off my PC to the tablet and just found a cafe I have never been to and broke through a major block. Also, took a nice long walk before. Good. Yes, exactly like I was saying. If you get into a block, go do something different. Do in this particular case, um, uh, Shoei is a pirate. Changed their environment, took their PC and their tablet, and went to a different place. I'm assuming that they went to like it could be a Starbucks, anything, but changing your environment, doing new things, broke through the block that he had, which is what I was talking about. Get out of your rinse and repeat lifestyle, and the blocks will become less because you're feeding your brain more things to work with. Mm-hmm. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. Yeah, absolutely. Change it up all the time. Do something different. Like last night, I went to a musical thing at the local high school. One of my girlfriend's daughters was dancing, and they had like dance performances from all ages, and it was really cool. But it got me out of my regular day to day. And then we did like, you go to eat afterwards and have all that stuff and talk and joke and do all that, and it was a lot of fun. It was funny because when I woke up this morning, because of that, it felt like it was the weekend, and I'm like, cool, it's the weekend. Oh no, it's not. Tomorrow's the weekend, but it was very cool. But yeah, going out doing those things, going to little sisters or brothers or your school plays, or going to just the movies. Like we're going to go to the movies and see Wicked on Sunday. You'd go and know things that you wouldn't do. A good example, I know a lot of you balked at Rami and Michelle's high school reunion as a movie, but watch different things, learn different things. You don't know what's going to trigger the next big idea in you. The only thing that's not going to trigger it is a brain that doesn't get new stuff to work on. So always try new things. Always be doing that, because some of them, like in the movie section here, I'm gonna be putting up a bunch of stuff that you're just gonna like, what the hell is he thinking? What I'm thinking is, the more things that we're feeding into your brain, the more creative you're going to be. So yes, there's going to be stuff like I'll probably tomorrow. In fact, or on Monday, I'll put up Breakfast at Tiffany's as the movie for Monday, because it's number one, it came out the year I was born, 1961, but number two, because it is a classic movie that there's some questionable stuff in it now, but as a classic movie, it's really really good. You should add a. Okay, someone is suggesting that I add a thread to each movie to discuss about the film. I thought that would just get out of control, but I will look at it. Right now, I'm just getting. I think I just like have people be able to make comments, not comments, but emotes. But I think I can change the rules of it and allow comments. It might be interesting. Probably give us a lot more things to talk about, but. Yeah, I'm gonna put up some very eclectic stuff that I don't think people would normally think about or watch. So you gotta be ready for it. But the whole point is to break you out of the box you're in and let you see what's going on, what other things are going on, so that we can feed your creativity a lot more. Yeah, I think can you change the rules on that? I think I can. Let's see. Okay, permissions. Let's see if we can do that now. View, send messages. Okay, I think I can just message in threads. Okay, let's do this. Send message in threads. I think that'll allow members to send messages in threads under this channel. Allow members to send messages in this channel. Okay. If I set it up right, you should be able to write comments now on the movie channel with the movies. Let me know if it works, because I'm not sure. It may only go from movies from this point on. Okay. We have 2 tests and it works. So yeah, so when I put the movie up today, which I'll do right after the thing, you guys can now chat. You open it up to regular chat though, so it's going to be okay. What settings should it be? If it's not a regular chat, because I don't know the settings in this, the permission settings here very well. So let me look here. Create public threads, create private threads. I cannot see what you're writing while I'm in the permissions. So I will have to research this after. Let me turn the burp. 2 new messages. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'll figure it out afterwards. Let me add that to my homework. God, you guys keep giving me homework. You're worse than my teachers. Make a thread and have it like in response to the movie spot. Then you can chat in. Okay. So instead of opening up to just chat, we do the thread thing. Okay, permissions. So the problem was I pushed the button for regular chat. Let's see if send messages in threads. Okay, we'll try that. We'll see if that does it. Okay. Once you have moderators, managing these things will be a lot easier. You can leave the smaller stuff to moderators. Yes, I understand that, but I need to be able to get to the point to where monitors are needed. And then I want to be able to also get to the point to where we can give them some kind of financial compensation for it, because I don't want to. I'm not going to let someone do something for free that they should be getting paid for. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so maybe that now works. We will see. I have it that you guys can do messages in threads, so we'll see how that works. See it as a community making your channel and Discord their home. Yes, okay, I'm more than happy with that. They're your birds, Bill. Yeah. Streaming mode on Discord might be needed to some point. Okay. The Joy Enforcement Squad. That's funny. JES. Okay. Okay, so Scratch 777 started a thread, 12 Monkeys test thread. Awesome. See all threads today. Okay. Yes, there's a 12 Monkeys test thread. Awesome. So see if you guys can comment in there, because that would be kind of cool. Yeah. That way, because I've turned off the. Yes, it's working. That's awesome. All right. Yay. I'm still going to put it on my list to check it, though. So. But yeah, but that gives you guys an opportunity to discuss the movies and one at a time type thing, which I think is awesome. Yeah, because you're right. The conversation should go above and beyond me just going, here's the movie today. Go watch it. Go away. But talking about them is cool. So, because I love talking about movies. I could do a show just about movies and not lose a thing. Just go on my Plex and literally just scroll down and talk about movies while I'm scrolling would be a lot of fun. You always can. Now you can. Awesome. Protectors of Odin. The only protection I need is you guys being nice to each other and don't be dicks. That's all I care about. You know, there's enough of that out there in the world. We don't need it inside here. You know, and as I say in the rules for the chat is don't make me use the dad voice, because we'll go full dad on you, and I'll use everything at my advantage, including, you know, we'll go full just darkness on you. You shall not do what you just did. You shall stop it. Unfortunately, with my voice fucked up, I can't get all growly. I actually like getting all growly. But we will also do our best to avoid the official dad voice. We'll make a joke one for now, and then we'll eventually go back to that. But yeah, we have some color options. But I like the blue. The blue kind of fits. Lucan says, "Oh my God, win what awesome, your joy." There are times I'm not going to understand what you guys are saying. I've come to that conclusion because either words are left out, or you guys are typing very fast and they're in an order that I'm not expecting. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to be using the Red Room voice. And I'm gonna come up once my throat heals and I get over this cold. I'm gonna come up with a really good dad voice, and maybe I'll go into the mixer or in the equalizer for my microphone and make a very special dad voice just for the yearlings, and that'll be a lot of fun. Have you ever had to use dad voice? Of course. When he was a kid, that's the only voice I had. He is my son. That's just a silly question at that point. I'm sorry. That's a silly question. Has your dad ever used his dad voice on you? I bet he has. Sorry, I was just enumerating with the color change. Yeah. Well, the way I have it set up, in fact, I think I showed you guys my setup at one point. Let me see if I can. It's not here. Let me see if I can pull a picture up of it without messing too many things up. I think it's in photos. Photos. Yeah, this is my setup right here. Let's see. So we got the The lights on the top, the little lights on the top, are the ones that make the colors for the back. The white ones in front are the ones that light me up. Hopefully, I'm hoping you guys can see this. Yeah, my microphone, of course, my big screen that's in front of me, and my two little screens on the side. But yeah, so the ones on top there, those are the background lights. The ones against the wall, those are my brightness lights. In fact, here we'll do it this way. Let me put. Oh, I don't have a camera on this screen. Interesting. How big is the central monitor? It's a 49 inch, I think. It's really big. I mean, like it's a 9, a Galaxy 9, I think, or something like that. Let me see if I can look it up here. I believe they call it a Galaxy 9. Yeah, it's a Samsung's 49-inch Odyssey. Yeah, so it's a 49-inch Odyssey. It's massive. It's an absolute massive thing. When you think about the fact that the two on the sides are actually 32-inch curved monitors. So yeah, this is a massive setup. You know, and it runs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 computers and 4 NAS systems, you know, because there's different firewalls protecting them and stuff like that. So it is the Samsung 49-inch Odyssey G93SC series curved gaming monitor, and it is amazing. What I wanted to do, and I showed you guys my rig for racing upstairs before, but I wanted to get like 3 of them and hook them all together and then hook those to my my racing game. I thought that would be fun, but then I'm like, dude, you're a spoiled brat. Stop it. You know, because there's times when you can like go, oh, I'm going to go to the store and buy cheese, but you don't. There's a lot of I need to control myself when it comes to like gear. You know, my big splurge this year was for my sled upstairs for playing. So I have my sled now, which is this, so I can play. And I have just that monitor. And people go, well, you should put the monitor right in front of the steering wheel. Yes, I thought about that, but no, because I actually play other PS5 games on there and PS4 games on there. So no, because like I play Rocksmith and stuff like that, which is good. Really good stuff. Really fun. It's basically Guitar Hero with real guitars, and you learn how to play real songs. Is your PC case? What? Let me look back at the picture here. Because you may be looking at a PC case. It may not be. That's one of them. Yeah. In fact, in this picture, you can see 4 of the 5 computers that are in this room. Rocksmith is really good, and every time I play it, it reminds me of the South Park episode where the boys are playing Guitar Hero, and I think it's Stan's dad keeps going, "No, I can play it on the guitar. I can play it on a real guitar," and they're like, "Go away, Dad." Yeah, so I just like when I feel like it, I just go up and play it, because I'm not a guitar player, I'm not a piano player, but I basically tinkle with it, for lack of a better way to put it. I just go up and do that. At one point, when I had arthritis, I couldn't play at all, so I'm still kind of getting back to being able to move my fingers again, because my arthritis went away, thank God. Can you show your guitars? Well, you could see them in that picture. That picture was them. Where'd it go? Oh, wrong picture. Let's bring the other pictures up. So I have an Ibanez 5-string bass back there in the corner. And I have a Takamine acoustic that I've had forever. And then I just bought just a basic Les Paul 2 that's just straight black, and it's only to play Rocksmith because I just got this system set up, and I haven't played Rocksmith in at least 4 years. So I didn't play it in the UK at all, and I just got it before I went to the UK. So now I have a setup, and I just literally got the guitar for it 2 weeks ago because I have one in storage in California because I bought it to play there. But then I moved to the UK and never used it. Oh, wow. We've made it to another commercial break. Interesting. Nice. Are you using KM? Well, the setup for the computer in here is I have 2 KM switches. One of them is just for mouse and keyboard because I can use the mouse and keyboard on all the computers in this room. So I have a 5-way switch for mouse and keyboard only. And then I have a 2-way switch for my main monitor, and that is for the streaming computer and then my main computer, which I use for everything. The two sides have their own computer set to them, and they have specific jobs that they do every day that are not associated with the show at all. So the one on the right with the yellow sticky on it, or the new sticker on it, that one is used 100% just for converting files and doing stuff like that. So if I get a new DVD or a new movie or a new show, halfway through the explanation, we go into things. So, like I said, we're in ads. So let me get back to that in ads, and then I'll explain. I'm still not sure what to do during ads, and what I can talk about, what I can't. Can you show your guitars? They're, like I said, I have an Ibanez 5-string bass and a Takamine acoustic, and then I just bought a Les Paul 2 basic guitar just to use on Rocksmith. I haven't used it yet, but my girlfriend's 14-year-old comes over now and then, and she loves learning songs on Rocksmith. I'm trying to get them to play Rayman, which I got my girlfriend to play last week, and that was awesome because she really, really liked it. Rayman's a great game. It's a side scroller, but the intertwining of gameplay and music in that game is just amazing. Really, really like it. So we'll go back to the KVM switch, or keyboard monitor switches, and all that in 35 seconds. Yeah. Oh, let me scroll down. Are you still in the UK? Not at the moment. I am not in the UK, no. Okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so as I was saying, so the one on the right, which is the one with the yellow in the corner, that one is used completely for processing files. So if I see a TV show I don't have and I buy it, that computer is set up to convert the DVDs to MP4s, and then do all the compression and stuff for them, so it matches what the Plex uses. And then I transfer those to my main computer, and that's where I do all the naming and all that stuff for every single file, and get the metadata for it using FileBot. And then the one on the left, which is on the left, that one runs a very small G5, or is it a G3? I think it's a G3. This is literally one of those little itty bitty computers, the little tiny ones. It's like literally this big. And what that runs is a lot of Python programs that I've written, like one that does every day at 4:30, it'll go and pull stock data, analyze the stock data, and then kick me up a list of stocks to look at every day, and see if there's something that I want to buy or not. And then also it tells me if any that I have should be sold and things like that. And that's all Python code that I wrote. But that's it. And then also on that picture, let's on there is obviously you can see the two cameras up there in the middle. One of them is the Facecam Pro. Yeah, Facecam Pro, which I really like that camera. And the other is just your basic Razer camera. And then you can see the Retron 5 on the left there with the Lost Vikings stuck in it. Now the Super Nintendo's there. I took this picture a while back, so not everything's exactly what's in this picture. But yeah, so that's the main office. Yeah. And then just all kinds of protective stuff and things. It also, under the desk there is one of the battery backup systems that I use. So every computer has its own, and NAS system has its own battery backup. Should the power go out here, which happens quite often, the backups kick in, and I don't lose any time or anything for anything that I'm working on. Okay, so someone is asking if we create a mental health thread. I don't know if I can moderate that. Also, if I did something like that, I would actually bring a professional therapist in to probably moderate it or keep it things. I'm not in the, though I have a degree in psychology, I'm not professional enough in that to help people with really, really big problems. And I mean, I give you advice, but I wouldn't be able to help in the way that it looks like you guys want that to be. I just see that Thor doesn't have one. I mean, it depends completely on if I can get someone who's skilled at it that can moderate it. But I'm not going to throw one up just so that people can put their worries out there and then have other people use it against them. That we're not going to be part of. Funny you mentioned Rayman. I have the OST on pause watching you. Rayman is amazing. The music levels that are where you're playing the level timed to the music are so much fun. Oh my God. Yeah. Rayman Origins. I have Rayman Legends upstairs. But yeah, must play if you haven't played that on a PlayStation. I'm more than happy to share. Yeah. But like I said, that picture's old, so there's been a few changes. The moderation will be important. Yeah, moderation on any of this stuff is really important. That's why I want to have them, but I also want to be able to make enough on the stream to be able to pay them if they're going to be there. If not, then I'll just do it myself, and we're not there yet, but that's okay. We will get there eventually. I know that it takes time. We all agree that was a bad idea. Okay, what did I miss? We all agree that was a bad idea, and maybe the science channel that stays on topic and doesn't drive into crazy. Maybe a science channel? Yeah, I can see that. Just who knows? Yeah, we all agree, rather. A mental health channel is too risky because, unfortunately, like I said, I'm more than happy to do it. However, there has to be a stipulation that there is a professional person in the psychology realm moderating it, because I don't want just a basic person out there steering people in the wrong direction. And I sure as hell ain't going to let our AI run it. That would just be horrible. I would feel horrible if something happened. You know, we goblins are suspiciously well behaved. That is true. You know, because Thor sat me down before this a few weeks back and said, "Here's the things that are. Here's the things you got to worry about." He goes, "My people are well aware of the rules and they're going to treat you right and all that stuff. And when I send them to you, they're going to be awesome. And you guys have been amazingly awesome." He was absolutely right. But eventually, there's going to be some unpleasant people that break into our ranks, and it's going to be tiresome and terrible. And I will hit the red button, and I will go full dad voice, and we will remove them as quickly as I am aware of them. And we will keep from there. But you guys have been awesome. You guys have been really, 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 really supportive and really positive. And I'm hoping to be able to keep giving you guys some stuff that you like want to do and want to hang out for, and go from there. I'd volunteer for now, but don't care about money. But I'm new here and unsure if I could manage modding. Yeah, that's when it comes to a mental health channel and stuff like that. You have to be on it, and that's not a beginner's channel. How about that? That's what I would say. It started with a talk about research into a topic that had done is all, which falls under science, if that makes sense. I mean, a science one I have no problem with. You know, I no problem whatsoever. We can talk about all kinds of different things in science, you know, but the mental health part is the one I would be more concerned about. But yeah, we can put a science one as I'll make one that is like share your science. How about that? Or something. What should we call the science channel on Discord? You know, Tesla's wire, something like that. I don't know. Meaning Nikki Tesla, the original. Okay, somebody's calling me, but I don't know the phone number, so I'm not picking it up. Don't care about paperwork as long as I have proper backup. Well, we will see. I've gotten 2 phone calls in 2 days from numbers I don't know. The last one did not. Nimoy Station. That's funny. I'm old enough that I remember when Leonard Nimoy, in fact, I have it on my Plex system because I remembered it. He used to narrate a show called, what was it called again? In Search Of. And he would go over all the weird topics and stuff like that, like psychic stuff and Easter Island heads and all. It was a lot of fun. The Science Channel. Oh, I remember the Science Channel. I love the Science Channel, but it's gone. Yeah, it would maybe be put at risk. Yeah, I don't know what the licensing would be and all that other stuff for that, but I wouldn't want to just leave an open psychology channel out there. Thor's electrifying facts, but this isn't Thor's channel. So, no, we're not going to call it Science Channel Thor's Electrifying Facts. Let's put that on Thor's channel, and Thor can do that. How do you decide now? Oh, yeah, we're not deciding now. I just want to get some ideas out there. He was a really good person. Apparently, his son did a documentary about him. I don't remember if it was after he died or shortly before he died or both or whatever, but I haven't had a chance to see it yet. Would I use Leonard Nimoy to narrate my segment? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'd be more Gandalf would be a better narrator for that, in my opinion. Joey Ray's electrifying facts. Let me see what else is down here. Okay. I'm running way over. I'm almost an hour over, and I don't want to get into another commercial break here. But Thank you guys a lot for today. We will be back on Monday because I'm an idiot and thought that the 25th was Thanksgiving. Yeah, but it's always the last Thursday of the month. It's never on a Monday. But that's what you get for spending 4 years in the UK where they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I know you're surprised. So be that as it is. I do have the weekend. I do have a few hours that I can dedicate to a lot of the homework. Hopefully I'll get it all done. And we will have a happy, happy time. I will see you in, let me turn that off, 2 days, 20 hours, 49 minutes, and wait for it, 10 seconds. Love you all, yearlings. Hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.